Today, we're talking cover four beaters. I know a lot of high school coaches out there face that cover four. They look for answers. They hit me up all the time. And I love it when great coaches come up with good schemes. So today, we're looking at Jay Norvell, University of Nevada, Carson Strong at the quarterback position. We're going to learn how to beat cover four. Coming up right now. Hey everybody, welcome to Elite Athletes TV. I'm Mike Pawlawski, former 11-year pro quarterback and quarterbacks coach here at EliteAthletesTV.com. I am also, as many of you know, a college football analyst. So I get to see college football all the time out here on the West Coast, and I love watching new schemes. Coach Jay Norvell has been really good up at Nevada. He's got a great quarterback in Carson Strong who can absolutely deal from the pocket. He's got a big-time arm, and he's got some good receivers to throw the ball to. They run an air raid style of system. It's kind of the modern air raid, right? It goes through evolutions, but they have a lot of really good concepts. One of the things that you get when you run that air raid system, or if you run a spread system, oftentimes is cover four. And so we're going to look at a play today that I love, and I'm going to tell you why, because it's got a couple different pieces to it that are different than cover four beaters. I have shown you cover four beaters before. If you haven't seen them, I will put the link right up here so you can go check them out. But talking about beating cover four, so many times you end up having to dump that ball off underneath and taking the flat and taking the flat and taking the flat, and it gets boring, and eventually teams can start to squat on that. And so here's a way that you can push the ball vertically with cover four. Before we get to the film, make sure, if you haven't done it yet, that you subscribe and ring that bell, and that way you get notified every time we have new stuff coming out. Give me a thumbs up. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know that you like what we're doing. So smash that thumbs up button down below and leave me a comment. Any questions on cover four, any questions on the other stuff that we've done here, I'd love to answer those as well. So all that said, now let's take a look at how Jay Norvell is attacking cover four. I know. You said, wait, I thought we were going to try to beat cover four. This looks like cover three to me, right? So they've got safety down low in the hole. They got these guys pressed up, maybe even cover one, right? Single high post safety here. Just wait. Cal does a nice job of trying to disguise their coverages. You're going to see this corner start to creep, this safety get some depth, and at the snap of the ball, this corner is going to turn and run outside leverage with his face towards the quarterback inside. So this is going to evolve into cover four here. And they have, using predictive play calling, picked the perfect play. What you're going to see here, and what I love, and anytime we're talking about coverages, you have to think about, what am I trying to beat? Well, I'm trying to beat the technique of the coverage. Well, what does that mean? In cover four, this safety, if you get a vertical route, anything that presses at him, once it gets past, some teams call it 9 yards, some teams call it 12 yards, but any vertical route that presses at him, he's got to cover it. Also, he has to protect this backside safety. So any route that goes across the field, he's going to have to fly with as well. So those are two techniques that safety has as rules. This other safety also has the same rules. If anything comes at him vertically, he has to take it. And if number two goes outside right now, he is going to switch with that corner. The corner is going to end up taking the outside route coming to him, and the safety is going to take the wheel, the cross, coming at him. Why do I mention that? Because one of the big plays that beats cover four, there's one that's called the cover four beater, where you just sit this guy down right here and you run the post over the top. But if you don't do anything to hold this safety, then you're in trouble. And so by attacking both of the rules on the play side safety in this case, Nevada is taking advantage of all coverage rules in this play. So here's the play. I'm going to draw it up. You are going to get a post where this receiver widens and runs the high post over the top. Then you're going to get the inside stem by number two, a vertical push, and then like a flat bench or a deep bench over here, which gets to both of the rules for the safety. Remember I said he has to cut anything that comes across, and then anything that gets vertical, he also has to sit on. So that guy is fully engaged. He ends up locking on to number two. On the backside, they're going to release on a wheel look the number two receiver. So this safety right now is looking for number 1 to come back at him. Let me draw this for you. So you've got post, inside stem to bender, or to a bench on the outside. You're going to get a wheel outside, so this corner has to engage, and then an inside stem from number 1 to a vertical push, and a crosser out here. So now this safety is out of the picture. He can't help on the post. Well, what does that do? In cover 4, it isolates this corner who is playing outside leverage on this post with 0 deep help, because both of these safeties are engaged underneath. So I love the play design. The last piece of this that I love is the fact that they leave the back end to help protect. So he is going to help in protection. You get a 6-man protection versus a 4-man rush. You occupy both safeties over the top, and you throw one of cover 4's nemesis here, and that's the scissors route. Scissors kills cover 4. You're throwing it here, and a normal scissors concept would be corner, post, but you get the same effect out of this route, but you add that feature of really holding the safety inside and holding both safeties on the play. Let's run it through one time. You'll see it live. Boom, inside stem, outside push, and deliver the strike, because you end up soloed on that corner whose technique tells him that he has to play outside. So they're attacking every aspect of technique here. This corner turns and plays outside leverage, so he's giving up that inside. This receiver does a great job of widening him way down the sideline wide to give him as much space as possible back towards the middle. And then this inside stem, you'll see, grabs the safety's attention right now, so that when he breaks to the flat, the safety squats over the top. As a quarterback, your read is going to be this guy. Then they can't help because they're switching this off with that wheel route. He's looking for number 2 coming at him. And that's by the way, your secondary throw. If both guys in the cover 4 get deep, then you can throw that bench as well. So it's a 1, 2, 3 progression over the top. Key this safety. If he squats, you've got 1. If he gets high, you've got 2. And if that's not there, you're going to get that crosser for number 3. One more time to take a look at the beauty of this play, because I really love it. Getting width down at the bottom. Look how wide this receiver is here. Corner still with outside leverage. As this guy breaks at, 12 yards to the bench, this safety squats, and he's playing pretty high here, but he squats and he's going to drive on that. This safety and this corner have now switched this off. Wheel coming to that corner. This over route, this safety is going to drive on it because he has to support this safety inside. And as soon as that safety sits, the other safety can't help because he had to honor that inside breaking over route, and it makes for a fantastic play. One last time, fully live, so you can enjoy it in all its splendor. I absolutely love great play designs, and this is a great play design. Boom, over the top, quarterback with the big arm, rips it, and sticks it in the paint. So that is a wonderful piece of offense. You want to know how to beat cover 4? That's another piece in your arsenal. You can always run that curl post over the top. Then once they've seen that enough, run that inside stem with the bench over the top, and that gives you that scissors concept. And then you have now pushed that cover 4 deep. You've got those guys thinking you can attack the flat again. And so you've got to play this little game of taking the flat, boom, hitting one over the top, going high with the ball, and then hit the flat. Key is always on offense. Take what they give you, and this play gives you another tool in your arsenal to attack cover 4. Absolutely love it. Don't forget, if you haven't done it yet, make sure you subscribe and then ring that bell. Get notified every time we have new content coming out. Give us a thumbs up down below. If you like this play, I love this play. I give it a big thumbs up, so smash that like button. And leave me a comment. Love to hear from you in terms of concepts that you want to beat, and I will show you some stuff here. Jay Norvell doing a great job. Carson Strong is a guy who is a potential high-round pick there in Nevada. They are playing at a high level right now. And so just love seeing great offense. Wanted to bring it to you and help you beat cover 4. I'll talk to you again soon.